Enough is enough.
So we're a few days out from this week's episode of Picard, but there's been a sneak peek scene released. So let's talk about it. As always, I'm Al, this is the Geek in Review. So episode 8, Lore. So I don't think this refers to lore, you know, the lore that we had last week and the week before. I think this is more about Jack's lore or backstory. Because yeah, we did get quite a lot of lore last week, and I can't imagine what lore they're going to add to lore, because we know everything about his backstory anyway. The only thing we don't know is what he's been up to the last 20 years or so, but he's probably just been in the box, so I definitely think it's going to be about Jack rather than the android. Another reason I think it's about Jack is Vadic still doesn't have him, as we can see in this scene. So let's take a look, but let's also like and subscribe as well, because, you know, why not? What's stopping you? But anyway, in the scene, Vadic has the Titan as it left off from last week, and is after the crew, and is basically tracking them all down, but is still after Jack. We don't really see much of him here. It's him, Sydney, Beverly, and Picard. They're still on the loose, and by the looks of it, I think they're in sickbay. They're not where Geordi is, because he's not on the loose. He's still with Lore and his other daughter. So yeah, maybe Geordi's going to get a storyline and something to do here, but I think he's probably going to be stuck in that little room or that bay with Lore and his other daughter. But does this mean they're going to do a Die Hard episode this week where someone has to save the Titan that's already on board? I probably think that's more than likely, and you know, it's probably going to be Jack and Sydney. I can't really see it being Beverly and Picard running around at their age killing people, but you never know. So yeah, we're probably going to get to see crawling through Jeffrey's tubes, all that stuff. And I kind of like that. I hope they don't overdo it too much though, however, because Geordi just being stuck in that room for the whole episode would be a bit boring. But if it's not them or it's not anyone on board, who else could it be? Well, Worf and Raffi are still out there and they could show up. I'm not going to lie, I'd love to see Worf swoop in with Martok and a Klingon bird of prey like the way he done so many times in Deep Space Nine, but I don't think we're going to get a chance to see that this week, unfortunately. But that's another question, will we even get Worf and Raffi back this week? This has been the second week out of, well, 7 or 8 that we haven't had them. And if they're going to do another solely based Titan episode, then yeah, they're probably not going to show up here unless it's at the end. We've also got Troy, who's still on Vadic's ship with Riker, so they still need rescuing. And she's still got all her scenes to go as well, because she's basically not done anything this season. So maybe Worf and Raffi will show up and they'll free Riker and Troy before they try and save the Titan, or maybe they might take over Vadic's ship and use that against her. I think that's probably quite likely if all these characters were to come into play. But the big question is Vadic going to pay off the cliffhanger from last week and reveal exactly who or what Jack Crusher is? Because there is a lot, and I do mean a lot, of theories online, and I've had a lot of comments about it as well, and I really appreciate them, and I want to hear your comments below and your ideas, so let me know. But yeah, I've got a theory on that, but it is for another video that's going to be coming out tomorrow. But as always, these are just my thoughts. Let me know what you think's going to happen this week. Let me know how they're going to save the Titan, what's going to happen with Riker and Troy, and will we see Worf and Raffi, and anything else that's on your mind. Just comment below, and if you've made it this far, as always, thanks for watching. Please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. My name's Al.